Hi, it's Claudia from Create with Claudia. Today I'm reviewing this book, so stick around. I don't know about you, but I love looking through quilt books and fabric books and getting all kinds of ideas and projects. And when Fox Chapel Publishing approached me to take a look at one of the new books by Deana David, I jumped at the chance. Easy, Beautiful Handmade Rag Rugs by Deana David is a really nice book, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm going to show you some up-close photos. Not a lot, because I want you to get the book too, but it's a really nice book. I have to say, I really enjoyed looking through this. I even did a project, which I'm going to show you a quick snip of, and I'll show you later how I did it really quickly. But there are loads of projects. There are 12 projects altogether, but it really delves deep into rag rug making and all of the different aspects of it. One of the things I really liked about this book was how comprehensive it was. You know, I never really thought of rag rugs before. I mean, I love them. I've always had one like in our kitchen and that kind of thing. But I've never really realized how many different types there are. And that's one of the nice things about this book is it goes into so much detail. It really goes into detail, one, about artists. It has a whole section on various artists from around the world. I really like that. It was interesting to see the different techniques, the different looks. It's not just, the braided rugs like I did here. It's all sorts of things. And that's what's really cool about this book is it gives you all kinds of techniques. So many of you know, if you're returning to my channel, that I am a scrap quilter at heart. I love scrap fabric projects of all kinds. So that was another reason that this book really caught my eye and really interested me to take a look at. But that's one of the cool things about this book as well, is it goes over sort of upcycling, thrifting, using scraps, that kind of thing. And that's really timely right now. I mean, let's face it, if you look on social media, there are loads of upcycling projects to be found. And it's so important, I think, with the environment and everything, that you can reuse some things. So that's one of the nice things here is it goes a lot into different fabrics you can use, how you can upcycle, how you can thrift. And I liked that section too. So I never really thought about all the different tools you could use to make rag rugs. I figured, maybe you use your hands. That's what I did, or a sewing machine. That's how I did mine that I'm going to show you in a minute. But there are a ton of tools, and that's what's really nice also about this book is it goes through all of the tools you can need, or you will need, excuse me. And it's, as I've said a couple times now, it's really comprehensive. So whatever type of style you want to do of a rag rug, you've got it covered in this book. There's also a nice section on designing, which is pretty much my favorite thing to do is design. I design quilts, if you might know that, but I love that section a lot. And it also tells you how to transfer those designs onto the projects you're doing. Again, it all depends on the type of project you're doing, but it goes into real detail about that. One thing, and this is throughout all the sections, not just the designing section, is there are loads and loads of pictures. There are some diagrams. It's just fun to look at, even if you don't read the text. It's fun to look at all the really pretty rugs and examples and things like that. So I really enjoyed that part of the book too. Another section that I found really interesting was dyeing, fabric dyeing, and color concepts. I think that's a really cool thing. Some people maybe struggle with that a little bit more than others, especially the color concepts. So this goes into that a little bit, which I found really fascinating. Once you get through all of the really interesting background of rag rug making, there are 12 projects to choose from, and you can sort of choose what your favorite is. There were so many pretty ones, and I am not a crocheter. There was a crochet project. There's a latch hook project. I used to do those, I think, when I was in high school, and they've really upped their game on latch hooking. There's embroidery. There was a penny rug example, which I thought was really interesting. I don't have any wool fabric, but that caught my eye, and I think I'm going to work on that next. I did a braided rug, which is also an example in there. And because I have a sewing machine and lots of scraps, it worked out perfectly. In fact, I'm going to show you. Here's my little braided rug. I just used jelly roll strips, or 2.5-inch wide strips of fabric, pieced a few together, and just made this fun little sort of table topper, mug rug, big coaster. I love it. I'm going to put something on it and put it in my backdrop for my videos. I do urge you to check out this book. It's called Easy, Beautiful Handmade Rag Rugs. It's by Deana David, and it's at Fox Chapel Publishing. Check out your local bookshop or online. I really enjoyed this. I have 2 other projects that I I'm definitely going to make. I don't know when I have the time. I definitely have always wanted to explore penny wool rugs, and there's a whole section on that and a project that I could do on that one. And then I love my braided rug that you saw earlier, but I do urge you to check this book out. It is well worth it, especially if you love working with different types of fabrics and different types of techniques. If you like fun fabric projects, lots of quilt patterns, quilt blocks, tutorials, that kind of thing, make sure to hit subscribe. I love it when I get new subscribers. I really do appreciate all of you. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.